So turn transfer, anticipation, anticipation, anticipation. So there, the Megaton monster absorbs it. That's fine by me. Anticipation, anticipation, anticipation. Thought provoker. And anticipation, anticipation, anticipation. Hey everyone, it's Armory Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. So I have kept Galvanus on my account just so I can make this updated video with Raris. The whole reason when I did the exclusive first look on Galvanus and didn't use him with Raris is because by that time I had already sold the Raris that Social Point gave me. So I had to work on ranking mine up. I had 2 slots locked, but I've been using it in the Rank Up Survival Legend, so I currently have it at level 123. I didn't lock the rune slots, so now I have 2 level 9s and a level 10 rune. So we're going to try our best to showcase the monster. So it's not that I didn't want to or that I didn't know about the strategy, right? I was hyped about it. I mentioned it in the sneak peek videos, but I just couldn't do it, all right? But now that we can, let's see how well it works out. I am in a low league, so I'm pretty sure I am going to be able to utilize it. I will tell you, in a higher league, I don't know how well it's going to work. The biggest issue being you need Galvanus to go, apply the anticipation to the whole team, and then you need Raris to go right after him. So in this case, I'm 22k speed, Raris is 20k speed, so it'll work out. But you have to keep in mind that if the enemy goes, like let's say Galvanus goes first, and then the enemy goes, and the enemy removes your positive effects, like let's say it's Slumster removes positive effects twice, a lot of monsters can remove positive effects, or someone's already in Spear of Destiny, you're going to run into some trouble because you're going to lose anticipation on your whole team. But yeah, if it works out, you give anticipation to everyone, and then everyone's going to get an extra turn because Raris is going to turn transfer to the enemy. So the best strategy I think it'll work with is if you have a Pierce monster or an attacker. A Pierce monster or a Dodgerio monster, or if you could get both, right? Because if the enemy goes and does an AoE and tries to kill like my attacker, I'm not going to take any damage, and then I'll be able to go and attack. So that's the strategy why I'm using this monster, the exclusive bounty out monster Shiv. I'm also going to try Jaeger Year-End since he has Pierce. We'll try Beambot as well since I have it ranked up, and we'll also try, I think that's going to be it for now. We'll just do Ancient Cloak and maybe not even rely on Raris, and instead we'll experiment with some different things. But let's see how well this works. Let's start off by showing my skill set. So anticipation to the whole team and cleansing negative effects. I mean, I love this because you start off with Beast. If you're taking on 7 sins, you cleanse all that and then you're good to go and attack. Trick of Light removes positive effects from one enemy, then from all enemies. So you don't really need Spear of Destiny on this monster when he can already cleanse and block positive effects. This removes negative effects from your team. And then this one is the 30% life from the enemy, so maybe you're taking a Pango, you choose 90% of his life, right? So that's that. On Raris, let me make sure I have the right skills. So on Raris, I need to be able to turn transfer, applies True Vision, gives 1 extra turn to itself, no. Activates cooldown, nanovirus, gives 1 extra turn to one enemy. Alright, this one. So activate cooldowns and turn transfer to the enemy. And then, what do you want Raris to do after you do that, right? Keep in mind that this monster, the cool thing is this monster can go, do the team anticipation, then you can turn transfer to the enemy with Raris, and then this monster is going to go next in the turn order. You're probably going to remove positive effects from everyone, so Trick of Light. So then the question is, what do you want Raris to do? Maybe activate cooldowns on everyone? You don't really need a nanovirus considering they already have positive effect blocked, which is even better because you can't even nanovirus dodge area monsters. Maybe you single target? I don't know, it really depends on you. Activate cooldowns and applies nanovirus to all enemies. Activate all cooldowns and applies nanovirus to all enemies. Removes positive effects from one enemy. Maybe if there's dodge area monsters, removes positive effects from one enemy, applies time stop, and then to all enemies. So Twisted Future, especially for dodge area monster. Nanovirus to everyone, removes positive effects, low light damage. Nanovirus to one enemy, activates all cooldown on one enemy. So Spammable skill potentially activates all cooldown. This is time stop. Keep in mind you can't time stop a Slumster. He's immune to control, so maybe a CDA on him. And activates all cooldown. So I'm not too concerned with his skill set since we really just want to showcase the anticipation turn transfer mechanic. And then this monster is just all ET skills. So she's great because she can recover stamina with Tiny's Amulet. Now since I am using Galvanus, which was given to me by SP, I'm just going to be exiting out of the battles. And once again, I'm in a low league right now. So I do imagine it's going to work flawlessly for most battles. And overall, I don't know how effective this is going to be in a higher competitive league. Alright, so look at the kind of monsters we're taking on. Alright, we're going to click fight, and this is actually a really good showcase. So, based on that churn order, I ended up being faster. Darn it, 23, 22. So, I need to swap some rooms around. We're going to go ahead and do... let's just see what happens. We're going to recharge. She can cleanse, I think, but we'll see what happens. Enlightenment. Yeah, so she cleansed from me. And I still have Anticipation. We're just going to recharge. Mud Claws. Alright, no. So, yeah, I just failed just because I didn't have the right rune setup. So let's try this again and make sure Galvanus is faster. Alright, Galvanus. change teams. So what went wrong? The team speed gave me the competitive edge. So maybe we change one of these to a team speed. All right, so now 18 and 22, and then even with the team speed, you won't outspeed me. All right, perfect. That would have been a good showcase because I could remove status guys from Megaton and go from there, but it's okay. It's okay. Fight. All right, so ignorance is bliss. Unfortunately, absolute zero. So my one criticism of using this team is the fact that if you get an enemy that goes first, they do have the potential to deny you, right? If it's it could be like a Zyron and it does deny on the whole team. It can be a Chill Long the way it was now, and I just got absolute zero. Because when you have both monsters running Speed Rune, if the enemy is running Team Speed, and in this case, they had 2 Team Speed and then Outspeed, he was able to outspeed me. So those are the kind of situations you might run into, which is why I'm not a big fan of the Galvanus Raris setup. Obviously, I thought it would work a lot easier just because of the league I'm in, but the second one, Chill Long, going first was an issue. Alright, Ryclops, let's see. All Ryclops can do is cleanse, so not a big deal. Here I can get hit with CDA, unpaid loan, so unfortunately, we continue until it works. Yeah, but I remember when I talked about this strategy, I said it's a little hard because you might have to use like a Pangoliath to Megataunt, and in that case, how are you going to win with a Pangoliath, a Galvanus, and a Raris? It's kind of hard unless you have some dots on your side. So maybe you have your Beast, maybe you give Raris the Burnt Blood, and then you can do Boiling, but then what if a monster means to Torture? So you run into some issues. So that's why I'm not a big fan of running 2 monsters with speed runes. But that's kind of what you have to do. Here we have a trait, a monster that has artifacts, so if only I could do something. Here's an example of the monster intercepting my turn order. Luckily she can't cleanse, but if she could, that'd be annoying. I might... there is denial though, see? So there's denial there. But here we go. We finally get to do it. So, activates all cooldowns and nanovirus 1 extra turn to the enemy. So turn transfer, anticipation, anticipation, anticipation. So there it is, guys. There's that whole mechanic we've been waiting for. In this case, I think I need to remove that Mega Possession, right? So good thing I have that. Remove positive effects from one enemy and negative effects from allies. So let's do that. Megaton is gone. My monster is good to go. Here, I'm going to go ahead and activate cooldowns on everyone. Awesome. And then my monster is able to go and attack endlessly. So if you let an ET monster go, they can just easily win you the battle. All right, let's go here. Boom. Titan's Amulet, Jazz Mask. Let's finish you off. Let's attack you. Like, imagine Direct Voltic, he just attack until the enemy's dead. Right, and on my follow-up turn, I can cleanse if I need to. I can, we'll just go Pain Trial, and you would just keep going. I could do the 30% skill if I need to. Like, whatever I need to do, I'm good to go. Oh, I did give him, I don't know why he has Spirit of Destiny. He really doesn't need it. He could run anything else, really. Alright, we'll try it again. And let's see it in action. Santi Gamer, let's see. Fight. Maramotus. Alright, so perfect. Enlightenment, cleanse everything away. These are good showcases, though, of what is possible. The Megaton monster absorbs it. That's fine by me. Anticipation, anticipation, anticipation. And then, honestly, like, you could just go for getting rid of the Megaton. You don't even need to cleanse it away. So that's 30%. And because I am running Spirit of Destiny, now I'm able to attack whoever I want, although that monster does have Taunt. I'm activate cooldowns on everyone. Alright. And then, let's see if I can't finish you off. We'll double damage boost first. Nope, not quite. We'll do that. Burnt Blood, Jazz Mask, Medipack, Chosen Prey. I guess we'll just do Chosen Prey, Burnt Blood, Death Mark. They can't even attack me even if they wanted to because they got hit with CDA. Kill here, Chosen Prey, and so on, right? Alright, we'll do one with Jaeger Urine, just because I want to... Actually, maybe we won't do Jaeger Urine. He's kind of too low level. We'll do... I think Beambot would be a good showcase. Let me make sure. Beambot has like all level 10 runes. And you don't need to do all level 10 runes by any means, but... Oh, he already has it. Perfect. So, and he's running Kill Streak, so that'll be highly more effective as well. So we'll do that. We'll give Jazz Mask. Alright, and I think we're good to go. Click Fight. Alright, let's try this out. Activate. Alright. Ooh, Lindworm, Lord Nabotis, Megaton monster. Alright. So again, Enlightenment. But now the cool thing is, this monster has Anticipation, but it's not going to trigger because I'm not transmitting to my monsters. Anticipation mechanic is kicking in, right? So, Thought Provoker. And Anticipation. There we go. And let's not do the 30%. Let's just get rid of it normally. So remove positive effects from everyone and positive effect block. Activate cooldowns on everyone. So when it works, it's a great mechanic. So for war scenarios, I can definitely see it happening. In this case, I have a Pierce monster anyway, so I didn't even need to get rid of the MT. We would OTK on to me. We would OTK. You know, it's cool when it works. It's cool when it works. Age Overseer, Forging. All right, and then what is that? CDA? Nope. Boom. And now I can cleanse again. And what's the cooldown on this? Wow, it's only a 2-turn. That's not bad. So then look, extra turn, extra turn, extra turn. So it's pretty cool, right? We can remove positive effects, cleanse for my team, and then we can deny. We have time stop, we have CDA, we can prevent positive effects from the enemy. So when it works really well. But let's say, what do we want to do? Let's say, actually that's mostly what I want to do in this video. I was gonna say, what if you just run Ancient Cloak on a monster, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of his skill, huh? I will say the good thing about, let's say you are running Ancient Cloak on a monster. Where's Ancient Cloak? Let's say you're running Ancient Cloak. Let's give you an armor. If the enemy was to go first and cleanse away your status caster anticipation, the fact that you can reapply is pretty nice. Alright, so let's try this real quick. Fight. Alright, Antonio Hernandez. So, click fight, another anticipation monster. So, none of them can cleanse, but if there was a situation in which I would, like, let's see, what could I do? So, the cool thing about having a diverse skill set is I don't always need to do this first, right? Maybe this is a scenario where it's like, hey, I want my monster to kill over here, so let me remove the positive effect from the enemy. So, let's do that. Positive effect removal. In this case, let's suppose he wasn't faster than Raris. I would recharge. And then Thought Provoker, so I would turn transfer. Alright, both of these monsters get a turn in, right? And then I could follow up with a, I don't know, 30%, right? Spirit of Destiny, remove positive effects. Cool. Could be anything else. And then I'm able to go and, like, kill everyone. So there's still a play to be had with Ancient Cloak where you don't need to always Enlightenment first turn. So I wanted to showcase that. We'll try it again. And let's make Raris faster. So Raris, maybe I make myself slower. That's what I should do. Boom. Team Strength. Never use that. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, Galvanus, Raris combo. Let's see this play out. And yeah, see them. They're getting weaker and weaker. But again, like maybe first turn is just positive effect removal. And then I turn transfer to one of the enemy monsters. Alright, and then they'll both get a turn in. So then I can 30%. I can remove negative effects if there's anything needed to remove. Right, let's say this player didn't have any beasts, but I could do this, get rid of any negative effects I had, and then follow up with a strong attack, finish off the main threat, stuff like that. So, when it works, it works. Will it work in a competitive league? I don't know. I think I should maybe switch my defense team, get some trophies, and then we'll find out how well it works. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Is there anything specifically you want me to try out? Should I get rid of Galvanus, or should I increase my trophies? Oh wow, I got down. Should increase my trophies, see how the team works in a more competitive league. I'm hoping I can get the monster to rank 3, Raris, sooner better than later. And not to mention we have Chirpid Cupid coming out, so maybe I can showcase that with Galvanus and Raris, or maybe just Ancient Cloak and Raris. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.